Hello, everyone. I am Jules Derrick from Outsidethebox Hypnosis. Welcome to the second part of my Hypno Education series on how to do faster, easier self-hypnosis. Okay, so I've said many times before, hypnosis is a pure state of focus, 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 nothing more, nothing less. It's also very scientific. A good way to explain it is that you have your brain. The left hemisphere is the logical side, your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s, and you have the right hand side. This holds your emotions, your values, your beliefs, where we try to make sense of stuff. Now, if there's any neuroscientists listening, I know that's super, super, super simplistic, but anyway, it's a good model. A good analogy is to imagine the human mind is like an iceberg. So the conscious state is only the tip of the iceberg. Our subconscious is the vast, vast amount of the iceberg that lies beneath the water. Our amazing TARDIS brain takes on from billions of experiences that we've had from the minute we were born, which means that we've forgotten to remember what we remembered to forget. Now, hypnosis is so powerful. It's empowering, it's restorative, it's enlightening, but it can also be fun. It can help you find the best of you, which may have become buried over time. And as a result of external factors or life experiences, you may have built up this backpack of emotions, which is weighing down, is pulling you down, is dragging you down. There's a vast amount of information in our subconscious, unconscious TARDIS brains that can be unlocked, to which our conscious state of being does not have access. And I can show you how to access this fast and easily here today. Our brains think in colours and algorithms, almost like an electrical circuit, or many. A famous French doctor, Émile Coué, once theorized if there's conflict between the imagination and the logical side of our brain, the emotion will always win. So you've got your left-hand side, you've got your right-hand side of your brain, and in the center sits the amygdala. There's actually two of them. And that's where our fight, flight, freeze responses come from to any situation. Throughout the day, this becomes fit to burst. And it builds up, builds up, builds up, and you just can't release it on your own. And as a professional hypnotist, I like to show you how to release and get you back on track. So I want you to imagine this expandable ball is your amygdala. So throughout the day, it's pumping away, but you've had an argument with your partner, the dog's thrown up on the new carpet, the kids are giving you hell, and you've actually had a really shit day at work. So all these things are making cortisol, constant drip of cortisol release into your body, the stress hormone, pumping away. Back in the day, we had saber-toothed tigers and things like this. And when you're confronted with something like that, you would fight, flight, or freeze as a response. But you would be able to dispel that emotion, that cortisol, that stress that had come from that encounter in an instant. So it goes from this back to this, but with this constant drip, 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 drip we have in life of emotional stresses all day long, comes in various different guises. Sometimes we do not have the ability to let it go, to get that amygdala back down to size. So ask yourself, where is your head at most of the time? Are the walls falling in around you? Is chaos reigning in your thoughts where calm once dwelt? Our heads start to get messed up because we can't make sense of what has happened to us. Everything crashes down around us, and we may need a helping hand to build our house back up again. And through hypnosis, I can show you how to do self-hypnosis. I like to help you relay those foundations, rebuild the walls, make the roof secure again. And then you come along and you move in and you make it your own again. Sound safe, secure, exactly how you like it. So today, that's the why. That's the why we do this. And here comes the how. So today, I want you to enjoy with me a positive, fun hypnosis experience where you allow yourself to unlock the power of your amazing subconscious, unconscious TARDIS brain, as I call it. Okay, so before we start, I want you to go get a piece of string, tie a small but heavy weight around it, or a ring, or if you've got a necklace like the one I'm going to use, it's about 12 inches long. You want to make a pendulum, basically. That's what we need. So I'm going to use this, and you might want to, as I say, just stop this recording, go get what you need, and then come back again. Okay, fantastic. If we're all ready. Now, as I said many times, hypnosis is nothing more, nothing less than a pure state of focus. I want you to hold the pendant perfectly still like this, with one hand underneath the object at the bottom. Now, I want you to stare. Focus, 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 focus at the heavy weight. I want you to imagine, to visualize it moving backwards and forwards. Imagine the motion moving backwards and forwards. That's right. And the more you visualize this, the more it moves. Allow your mind and eyes to visualize the path of the pendulum. The more you visualize it, the more it moves back and forth. Brilliant. Stop the pendulum. And this time, I want you to visualize it moving in a circle. That's right. Stare, stare, stare. Focus, focus, focus. Imagine the circle. Imagine the circle getting larger and larger. The more you concentrate, the more the pendulum moves. Brilliantly. You are doing so brilliantly. Stop the pendulum. What made the pendulum move? It's a belief process. What we expect, we tend to realize. And as long as we believe the pendulum moves, and we concentrate and want the pendulum to move, as you imagine, as you visualize it going in the direction you want, it will move that way. There's another scientific name for this. It's called psychosomatic movement. It shows us the mind always moves in the direction of its dominant thoughts. And as long as you imagine, visualize, picture the direction you want to move the pendulum, enough movement will be produced to achieve this. Your job is to believe it will happen. As with everything, if you don't get this right straight away, practice, practice, practice. It will soon become second nature to you, and it's fun. Okay, now I want you to follow some easy instructions to continue towards your fast, easy hypnosis, self-hypnosis session today. Your ecology is my top priority. So before we start, make sure you won't be disturbed by family, friends, anything. Okay. So I'd like you to be sat safely on a chair, feet flat on the floor, put your hands on your lap, take a deep breath in. Do you want to learn faster, easier self-hypnosis today? Do you want to put in place positive tools to make your life better? Do you want to be hypnotized? Good. As I said, hypnosis is nothing more, nothing less than a pure state of focus. In a moment, I'm going to relax you down to your hypnosis. And first, I want you to breathe in for 7 and out for 11. quite quickly, like this. Keep doing it. Keep going, keep going. Breathe in for 7 and exhale through pursed lips for 11. And I want you to continue doing this till I tell you to stop. Eyes closed now. And stop. I want you to bring your attention to your feet. You can notice the temperature of your feet. Notice any tiny sensations perhaps in your feet or in your toes. Just notice how your feet feel. And your breathing has started to slow down. That's what happens when you start to relax. And the more you relax, the more your breathing starts to slow down. The more your breathing slows down, the more you relax. Now I want you to take your time. I want you to take your time. You must take your time when you go into your hypnosis. You must remember to enjoy the process. You must allow yourself to drift down deeper, 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 which means that you must simply allow yourself plenty of time to practice your own hypnosis till it all becomes easy, easy, easy. That's right. Now, I want you to take your attention to your hands on your lap and notice how they feel just resting there. Notice the temperature of your hands. Notice any tiny sensations maybe in your hands or fingers. Just noticing how your hands feel. And I want you to notice how your arms, how they feel. Maybe it's your left arm that feels heavier than your right arm, or perhaps it's your right arm that feels heavier than your left arm. Just notice which arm feels heaviest, and all the while being aware of your surroundings, the temperature of the room. Any noises you hear will only serve to take you deeper. Or how your back feels against the chair you're sitting in. That's right. So I'm going to start counting from 10 to 1. And by the time I get to 1, you can feel calm, comfortable, peaceful. And I'd like you to use the power of your amazing subconscious, unconscious TARDIS brain, the one that you were born with, that's really powerful, your imagination. And I'd like you to imagine or simply pretend, make believe or picture the chair that you're sitting on is your mind TARDIS, and it's waiting for you right now. You open the door and you step inside, and that TARDIS can take you anywhere down to 10 levels of relaxation, 10 levels of comfort, 10 levels of peace with every number I count. And I'd like you to imagine that that is real. So I'm going to begin that count for you now. Number 10. Just allowing yourself to drift down to that first level, just to that first level. 9. Just drifting down, going deeper, deeper, deeper. Just allowing any thoughts to come into your mind and just disappear again. 8. Just drifting, feeling heavy, heavy, tired, tired, tired. 7. Noticing the muscles in your neck and shoulders are simply imagining those muscles are just unfolding, relaxing. All those tiny muscles around your eyes just simply relaxing. Every inward breath, every outward breath, every breath that you take just relaxes you even more. 5. Deeper, deeper, finding the most comfortable place deep inside you. Just sinking down, down, down. And 4 and 3, just drifting, just allowing any thoughts to come and disappear again. And 2, just drifting into that calm, comfortable peace and one, just drifting. And now I want you to put your right hand straight out in front of you like you're going to shake someone's hand. And I want you to make a fist and extend your thumb up. And with the other hand, I want you to grab that thumb and then lift that hand a little higher and make that right hand loose, limp and floppy. And then let go with your hand and let that hand just plop into your lap. You are learning how to relax your mind and your body. That's right. You are doing so well. That's right. Just enjoy that absolute relaxation, unwinding. You're in the most comfortable, deep, deep, deep place. That's right. And just enjoy that now in this short moment of silence. And in a moment, I want you to think the words 1, 2, 3. And I want you to think of the word 3. And when you think of the word 3, you will bring yourself out of hypnosis. Do that now. That's right. Back in the room, wide awake, big stretch. Now I'm going to break this down into sections every week. And each week, every time you want to go into your self-hypnosis, you can do this by simply starting to breathe. Focus, focus, focus. And as you do that, I want you to say in your mind, the time for my hypnosis is now. Give yourself a time that you will spend in your hypnosis. Your unconscious, subconscious mind is so clever. If you say 10 minutes, if you say 20 minutes, it will bring you back at that time. Remember, the less conscious the effort, the more the mind will respond. It takes practice, but you can do it. Imagine when you're trying to sleep at night, if you keep trying to go to sleep, you're just tossing, turning, you don't get anywhere. When you just let go, when you just relax, when you don't think about trying to go to sleep, you find yourself just drifting off. And your hypnotic suggestions need to be like that. So in that situation, when you are tossing and turning, once you have relaxed your body, once you have done your breathing, say things like, sleep comes easily to me, rather than I'm going to try to go to sleep now. Now, I've said before that hypnosis and self-hypnosis is no different. You have to practice, practice, practice. It is like anything. But there are some tips and tricks to hypnotic suggestions, which once you practice, getting to this third state of absolute pure relaxation for your mind and body, which is in itself a pure state of focus, which is what hypnosis is. And then once you have learnt this and practiced this coming week, next week, we will focus on hypnotic suggestions. The most effective ways, the most effective hypnotic language to use to get the best out of your self-hypnosis sessions. So that's it for today, folks. I hope you've had some fun. And I look forward so much to seeing you for the third session, our third Hypno Education session on how to do faster, easier self-hypnosis. Now, I didn't say it was easy, but you'll have all the techniques you need to do it right. Your mind and body already know what to do. See you next week. Have a good one. Bye.